Welcome back. Let's talk body language here for a little bit. Florida governor and presidential candidate Ron DeSantis has been struggling a bit on the campaign trail, you've noticed. Trying to steal the spotlight from Trump is effectively impossible at this point, but DeSantis has come off as rather unnatural to voters. But kissing babies and shaking hands is not all there is to running a country. In fact, it's probably the least important part. And this week, DeSantis has been doing the actual work in his home state, dealing with a hurricane. He looked a little better. Let's take a look at both sides of this governor.
2024 is make or break. We're not getting a mulligan. No excuses. I will get the job done. And as your president, I will not let you down. God bless you all.
We've activated 5,500 members of the Florida National Guard. We also have some of our members of the State Guard. And then we have 8 urban search and rescue teams. So we are well equipped to be able to respond to whatever comes down the pike today into tomorrow. And hopefully, we're hoping for the best. We're hoping that there's not going to be a need to use all those resources to effectuate rescue operations, but we'd rather be safe than sorry.
So let's talk about this. Greg Hartley is a behavior and body language expert, and he joins us now. Sir, good to have you on the show. I want to start with DeSantis at the debate. It just seemed a bit, it didn't seem natural. He didn't seem like he was natural in that room, and that's a very, very hard room. Let's start with that. But what did you see from the body language at the debate?
Well, you can tell it's rehearsed. This is a close, and you can't miss it because everything is marked. Watch his hands doing exactly what they're supposed to do, his head doing exactly what it should do, his eyes, everything making the comment. And I think he may have flubbed something, is why we see that half-sided face. That's usually an indicator of either contempt or disdain, and probably with the situation. You have to be pretty aware of what you were trying to deliver to do that, but it does make you look weaker, for sure.
It just, it seems unnatural to people. And now I want to analyze the clip of DeSantis. I think in his best moments are when he's, dealing with something in his state, dealing with a problem, dealing with the media. What do you see when you look at this?
Yeah, I think he looks in control. When we look at a CEO giving a quarterly earnings statement, when we look at a person who's prepared and goes out to speak, they're not going to be attacked mostly. They're going to be there to answer a question, to solve a problem. They have a team that's developed something, and that's executive action. And he does look together. He's making his points. He's not looking wooden and prepared. He's talking about what he's doing. He's pointing back to people behind him. Again, you have to be conscious enough to receive a threat. But when that threat does occur in a debate, it causes a person's brain to scramble, and they start to go into fight or flight. You can hear their voice change, everything changing.
Yeah, I got 20 seconds left, but who's the most natural politician you've seen when you just watch people that look like they're comfortable in their skin?
Well, he's not always bad, but when you get on stage, and let's face it, Trump is Trump, and he's going to always be Trump, and he never changes what he does. Yeah. Biden, on the other hand, has no idea he's in trouble, so he's Biden all the time, too. So.
Greg Hartley, good stuff. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.